FitKwest, father and son, former military, industrial engineering student, youth plus experience, exploring the world, seeking fitness and wisdom. Now come with us on a quest for adventure. FitKwest.
What's up, YouTube? This is Cody,
And I'm Jeff.
and we're going to tell you a little bit about our channel.
So, you're probably wondering what our channel's about. Well, it's three parts. We got fitness, we got adventure, we're also going to have some education in there.
Alright, what's up, guys? Just give you all a little more information about our channel. Like my dad said, we have fitness, adventure, and education. On our fitness section, we're going to have mountain biking, hiking, wakeboarding, and adventure sports. We're also going to have bodybuilding, and we're going to include a very big transformation video, guys. We're going to teach you all how to become more fit and enjoy y'all's lives to the fullest.
Alright guys, so Cody told you about the first part of FitQuest, which was fitness. Now it's my turn to talk to you about adventure. We live here in the southeast part of the United States, so we're going to carry you on some road trips and some travels that you will not believe. Hopefully, kind of give you a feel for some places you may want to check out as yourself and family and just have a great time. We're going to do some overnight camping, obviously some hiking, as Cody had mentioned. We're going to go zip lining in the mountains. We're going to do some paintballing, play some adventure sports. We're also going to do a little treasure hunting and try to uncover some neat treasures and artifacts. We're also going to try some different types of climbing, which includes rappelling, some free climbing, and also some sport climbing. As part of this thing, we have fitness, we have adventure, and now it's education. What we're going to do here, particularly in the southeast, is there's a lot of history going all the way back to the early formation of our country to most modern time, and we're going to kind of do a little digging, and it's going to make it fun to learn history.
Also, in our fitness, we're going to teach you all how to use supplementation. We're going to teach you how to use your diet and help you get the most muscle gains. We're going to teach you how to count your macronutrition and how to set up a good workout plan.
Okay, and then we know you're out there and you're thinking about all this fitness and stuff, and you think, I got to buy some products, whether it's going outdoor and doing adventures or it's workout. We're going to hopefully make that a little bit easier. We're going to talk to you about products we've used or we're starting to use. We'll show it to you. We'll tell you the pros and cons. Maybe it might help you out a little bit when you decide what to buy.
And lastly, we're just going to teach you life lessons. We're going to show you all of our errors, all of our mistakes, how to get through it, and just push yourself and just inspire y'all to come outside and go do the things that we're trying to do.
Yeah, and this is Jeff. Let me tell you a little bit about who I am and kind of a little bit about my background. I'm a male, 46-year-old. I'm married. I have two sons, and Cody obviously is my oldest son. I have another younger son named Brandon. My wife's named Kay. I've served in the military for 27 years. I've been in deployments in Iraq and Afghanistan. I come from a very rural part of Mississippi. Kind of the first to kind of graduate college. I kind of had to kind of pull my own self up from the bootstraps. I've had a chance to travel around the world and trying to find a little bit more about who I am and more about this world I live in. And I really take a kind of a overall approach. I really focus on mind, body, and spirit, and that's the way I kind of bring my learning to the world.
Alright guys, and I'm Cody. I'm 20 years old and I'm a sophomore in industrial engineering. I'm a fitness enthusiast and I love adventure sports. I'm also a former competitive swimmer and state record holder. My goal is to inspire others to be healthy and become more fit. I've been very blessed to have a loving family and a supportive girlfriend to help me reach my goals. Guys, as you see, we're in Chihuahua State Park.
Yeah, we're out there mountain bike riding, just riding trails. First time out on these trails, and as you can see, it's a pretty good course.
Yeah, it's a cross-country course, guys. We rode two trails when we were out there this past weekend. We rode the Waterfall Trail, which is a little bit more downhill, and we also rode the CCC Trail, which is just a long endurance trail.
Now, it's January, and in the south, the temperatures were pretty good this particular day. It was probably mid-50s, if not 60 degrees. As you can see, the foliage is pretty much off the trees, so you can look through. You'll see a river or stream on our left-hand side. There's a lot of rocks and just wooded trail. It's been well maintained, and we're just having a blast.
Yeah, the local IMBA Sorba Club did a really good job. They are called Camp Central Alabama Mountain Peddlers. They came in here a couple years ago, made all these trails. The two trails we went on, a little bit more about it. The Fall View is 1 mile long. It's very steep. It has tight twisting turns with a lot of rocks. The other trail we went on was called CCC. It was 3 miles long, and it was a little bit more longer, more endurance pedaling. State Park is pretty much going to be our home base. We just told you about the two trails we were on. There are about 4 or 5 more trails we haven't even been on mountain biking at. And just overall, this is a great place. It's really close to where we live, and it's just a great location just to improve our skills.
So what you're looking at right now is actually a small creek that runs through Chihuahua Park. I guess it would be called Chihuahua Creek. There's really no name of the creek that we could find. As you can see, it's kind of a stony bed, pretty clear running, free running little stream right now. The water's fairly low, but it's actually a very nice, attractive looking area. What we're using, guys, to bring to you the video, and as you can see me right here, I'm using a chest-mounted Hero 3 Plus Black Edition GoPro camera. Cody has a head or helmet mounted GoPro camera as well, and then we also have a clamp that we use sometimes. We have several different attachments. For this one though, it's chest mount and helmet mount. Let me just give you a few quick tech specs that might help you out a little bit with this particular camera. Seem to be enjoying it right now. It's a 720 to 4000 resolution. We typically worked off of 620 resolution for this particular episode, though we did go up to 1080 Super View occasionally. We have a 60 frame rate, and like I said, it does a pretty good job of capturing footage. We had a protective housing that is waterproof, and it keeps it protected. We didn't have too many elements, but we're out there riding, so it does protect the camera. And for this particular episode, we're using a MacBook Pro for editing and with iMovie. So we hope you enjoy it.
And one last thing on the GoPro. The GoPro has an unbelievably wide lens angle. You can get as close as an object as like unbelievably close, and it'll get the whole view. GoPro did a really good job on that. And the only flaw we found so far is the audio. The audio when it's inside the waterproof casing is pretty poor, so we're going to have a lot of voiceovers, and we're just going to work on fixing that problem. Alright guys, as you can see on our footage, we have some good trail riding, but sometimes things just don't go as planned. When we first arrived to Chihuahua, before we even turned on our cameras, we decided to go hit a trail a little bit early, just to get a good footing, and within, I would say, less than 5 minutes, we flipped off the side of a wooden bridge. So the moral of the story is, guys, you always have to be careful and wear helmets and pads and just know your limits. And also communicate. I fell off a 3-foot drop off, and I turned around when I got back up and tried to talk to my dad and tell him as he was riding over it to watch out, and he just flipped over his handlebars just like I did. So number one lesson, guys, be safe out there, know your limits, and communicate to your workout partner and your fitness buddy.
Cody's right on with some of the things he was saying about safety. You know, the first time we went out there to Chihuahua, we were definitely not prepared. We didn't bring really water with us while we were out on the trail. Probably didn't stretch out as much as we should, because bike riding, mountain biking is a sport. You need to warm up and stretch out. Particularly at 46, for me, it's important that I really let my body warm up to it, and even for young folks. And so Cody will be talking to you a lot about that sort of thing on his fitness sections. Also, you know, stay hydrated. You're out on trail, even if it's in the wintertime, your body is using up a lot of energy and a lot of liquids. And I started cramping up actually toward the end of our first day out, and it's just because I was underhydrated. We did learn about bringing a safety kit with us. Whenever you're out there, you never know what can happen. And we really believe safety first. So we've got a little safety kit now that we're going to carry with us. And just, again, have fun, but be safe.
Also, is just make sure you know the limits of your equipment. One of the biggest problems we noticed the very first 5 minutes about going out there is that I'm really adventurous. I love action sports. And I've always been into jumping things, trying to do the maximum with whatever I do. So I was riding a Walmart bike and completely wrecked it. Completely just like messed up the shocks and stuff. Not to say that Walmart bikes are bad, and I definitely would say if you that's all you have, I'll definitely start off with that, and just know your limits though. Don't press things too hard because it is dangerous. And at some point of the trail riding, I was riding with one front brake, which can be scary at times. But like I said, know your limits. Try to the best of your ability to get equipment that fits you and guys. And just the main lesson is just stay inside your budget. We're going to teach you all how to have the most fun and maximize your dollar. That's one thing you're going to see on FitQuest. It's just the best deals and just how to maximize your dollars.
Hey, for me, this is a shout out to really all the dads out there. You know, a lot of times we tend to think that once our young folks get to a certain age that they, really it's tough to find time with them. Cody and I really are using this opportunity to have great father-son bonding time, and I think that's probably the most important thing to me is, even though he's in college, and of course, obviously, we're both busy with our lives and relationships and all that, that we have a lot of good quality time. And our goal is really, hopefully, you'll see that just kind of going out there and having fun and getting fit, but really building the relationship. We're going to kind of take a break, let you kind of sit back and enjoy some of us free climbing some of the boulders there at Chihuahua, and then we'll come back in and kind of wrap it up.